There we go.
So today we'll be doing Rajan Shabd. So Namantasya Nasya Haro Vishnu Padante Buddham Vina. The final na of a nama is deleted when okay. Okay. Vijay Prabhu, what is nama?
Adhatu Vishnu Bhaktikam Artavan Nama.
Okay. So the final na of a nama is deleted when the Vishaya is Vishnu Padanta, except in the Sambodhana Ekvachana. So, so we have Rajan, Yukta Su, and Nanta Dhatu Varjita Santa Satsanga Mahadabam Uddhavasya Trivikrama Krishna Sthane Buddham Vina, Rajan, Yukta Su, then Radha Vishnu Janabhyam, then the current sutra, which is Namantasya Nasya Vishnu Padante Buddham Vina. So we get Raja. So quite simple. So the deletion of na is not done first because otherwise how would we able to apply Nanta Dhatu Varjita Ityadi? So then again the same thing Nanta Dhatu Varjita Rajanau Rajanaha Rajanam Rajanau. Then 2, 3 Rajan Yuktashas. So Vama Satsanga Hinasya Arama Vama Satsanga Hinasya Anah Arama Haraha Vama Satsanga Hinasya Anurama Haraha Bhagavati Natuye Ingyostuva.
Yeah.
Right?
Vama Sats. What is it?
Vama
Vama Satsanga
Satsanga
Hinasyano
Hinasyano
Ramaro Bhagavati
Ramaro
Natuye
Bhagavati
Inyostuva.
Inyostuva.
Yeah.
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 So we delete a because it's un. So the a of un is deleted, and then tavargasya chavargas chavarga yoge. So because we have chavarga and sanyog with tavarga. So tavarga chavargas chavarga yoge. So this na turns into nya, that chavarga harivenu. And then this is nya, that for the satsanga ja and nya is nya, the jnana nya. And then we just combine them Vishnu Bhakti Siddham Vishnu Padam and Sara Ramyor Ragnyaha. Ragnyaha. I think 5-1 and 6-1 also they are Ragnyaha. So we have the same form at 3 places: 2-3, 5-1, 6-1. Again, so contextually we understand. Then again Varma Satsanga Ityadi Ragnya, and of course Tavargasya Chavargas Chavarga Yogi. Now we have 3-2 Rajan Yukta Bhyam. Now here Purvasya Vishnupadavattvam Swadi Tadhi Tayoraya Sarveshwaradhyo is applied. Now by that we consider Rajan as a Vishnupada, even though it is not. And then we apply Namantasya Nasya Haro Vishnupadante Buddhamina. Now here it is quite interesting actually. So when we delete Narama, it's now when we delete Narama, so okay. Let me just write it. So it looks like it ends, the word ends with Arama.
So it looks like a Krishna.
Yeah, looks like a Krishna Shabd. Oops. So when we delete by which Navanta Senasya Haro Vishnupadante Buddhamena. So looks like now this is Krishna Shabd, and now we can apply Krishna se Trivikrama Gopale, and it can become
Raja
Bhyam, like that. But no, this is wrong. Why? By the following maxim, which is this one. Kvachid antarange karye kriyamane tad animittam bahirangam asiddham syat. So by this maxim, we'll read the meaning just now. the deletion of na is asiddha. Asiddha means regarded as not having been applied yet. Even it's like hara. It goes,
Yeah.
but still
The effect of it is there.
the effect of the presence or the effect is there, so that the word doesn't convert into mm, Krishna or Amant Shabda.
It's
So
a,
sometimes, yes, Prabhu.
no, I'm saying it's a ghost. It exists.
Yeah, like a ghost, a silent word there, if you say like that, a ghost or something. Anyhow, so sometimes when it comes time for an antaranga karya to be applied. Now, here antaranga karya refers to the conversion of a into Trivikrama by Krishna se Trivikrama Gopale. So now when we deleted na Rama, so it's time for a to become Trivikrama by that sutra, Krishna se Trivikrama Gopale. So sometimes when it comes time for an antaranga karya to be applied, which we have here, a bahiranga karya which is not considered a cause of the antaranga karya is asiddha, which means the bahiranga karya was deletion of narama. Now this narama has got nothing to do with Krishna Satri Vikrama Gopale. They are just separate things. So this bahiranga karya, which has got nothing to do with the antaranga karya, which could be an antaranga karya here, will be considered a siddha, which means even though it is deleted, still it is considered that it is still there, which may ultimately it means it's just blocking Krishna Satri Vikrama Gopale.
So here we are calling a deletion of na is bahiranga compared to the other one. Correct?
Yeah, now bahiranga stands as like from, like ra is antaranga in comparison with a.
Right. Okay.
Like, this way. So like that. And second thing, moreover, words which have undergone deletion of their final na or va are not considered called Krishna. This is also one point. So if there are words which end with either na or va rama, so when we delete na rama or va rama by the specific sutras, then they do not convert into Krishna Shabdas. So this is the point. So that's how Rajan Yuktabhyam Namantasya Nasya Purvasya Vishnupadavattvam Saditadhita Yoraya Sarveshwaradhyaho Namantasya Nasya Vishnupadante Buddham Vina Rajabhyam. Rajan Yuktabhis Rajabhi Ragnya Rajabhyam Rajabhyah Rajnyah Rajabhyam Rajabhyah Ragnyah Ragnyoho Ragnyam and okay, 7-1 is Ingyostuva. Vama satsanga hinasyanurama haru bhagavati natuya ingyastuva, which means when ni follows, the of an is deleted optionally. So one time Ragni, one time Rajani, and Ragnyo Rajasu. 8th one is Rajan. Sambodhane Surbudha Sangya A O no. What is the sutra? 22202.
Radha Vishnu Janabhyam Vipashchitri Vikrama Sorharaha.
Yes, Radha Vishnu Janabhyam Vipashchitri Vikrama Sorharaha. So Raja Rajanam Rajanah Rajanam Rajanau Ragnya Ragnya Rajbhyam Rajabhi Ragnya Rajbhyam Rajabhya Ragnya Rajbhyam Rajabhya no Ragnya Rajbhyam Rajabhya Ragnya Rajbhyam Rajabhya Ragnya Ragyo Ragyam Ragki Rajani Ragnyo Rajasu He Rajan He Rajanau He Rajanah. Yes. Yeah. Was it clear?
Mm-hmm.
Rajan. Then we have Atman, Atma. So same way, Atman.
Because we have satsanga, right?
So okay, Atman is Atman Yuktasu Namantasya Nasara Vishnupadante Buddhamina. So okay, first of all, Nanta Dhatu Varjita Santa means the satsanga is before.
Oh, no, I'm talking about later because we still have Atma Bhyam and these things because there is a satsanga for this
This
Vama
is not
satsanga hinasyana ramaharo.
okay. So Atman Yukta Su. So Nanta Dhatu Varjita Santa Satsanga Ityadi. Then Radha Vishnu Janabhyam. Then Namanta Sanasara Vishnu Padante Buddhamina. So similarly, Atma, Atmano, Atmanaha, Atmanam, Atmano, Atmanaha, no Trivikramaha, Atmana, Atmabhyam, same way, Purvasya Vishnu Padavatvam, and Namanta Sanasaro, and then the same things. Let us read the Sanskrit of that part. Kimcha na vayor hare hare Krishna na vayor hare. Why it is hare? Hare. Okay, this is Sati Saptami. Hare. So Kimcha na vayor hare Krishna sangya na vachya. So when na and va are deleted, so it's not Krishna sangya. So yes, so Atmabhyam, Atmabhi, Atmane, Atmabhyam, Atmabhya, Atmanaha, Atmabhyam, Atmabhya, Atmanaha, Atmanoho, Atmanam, Atmani. Vama satsanga hinasya. Okay, so in this case, we didn't apply Brahma Satsanga, right?
Yeah, because there's a satsanga there, so we can't apply it, right? Because it has to be satsanga hina. Has to be without a satsanga.
So it means that satsanga can be, means there cannot be satsanga anywhere in that word. I think, means I understand like that. Okay.
Yeah, otherwise it will be applicable. I think so. This here, the satsanga is ta and ma, right?
Yeah.
So
okay.
Yeah. So okay. Atmani, Atmano, Atmasu, Hey Atman, Hey Atmano, Hey. So this is, I think, very often used word in Shastras.
Prabhuji, one second, just what is the Tritiya for Rajan Sabda?
Ragnya.
How come that Ragnya, their satsangasya, satsangasya Ramaharo Bhagavad? No.
Means there is no satsanga here.
You
The
create
satsanga
one.
is
After
after.
Ragnya is there, right? For example.
Okay. Yes.
Satsanga tasya haro Vishnu padante. Why it did not happen?
It's not at the end of the word. It's not Vishnu Padante. And we didn't apply Purvasya Ityadi
Why?
in order. Because the satsanga is not at the end of the word. It's not Vishnu Padante.
No, the Purvasya, why did not we apply Purvasya Vishnu Padavatvam?
You can't apply that there, can you?
Because the
Purvasya
Ditayor
Vishnu Padavatam Swadititayor Aya Sarveshwaradyo Asarveshwaradyoho Asarveshwaradi.
Okay. Got it.
So yes, Atman. So very Atmana, Atmane, Jayate, very much used. Then so now this is Yusha. Atrapadadantamaasa Yusha ityetesham pad dat mas Yushan and then
Ityete Virinchaya
Yadushuva. Yes. So we applied that sutra. and Yusha converted into Yushan. See, now originally it was Sarveshwaranta, but because it converted into Vishnu Jananta, so they have brought it here. So Yushan Yuktashas. So we knew the forms of Yusha before. One time it will go like Krishna Shabda, Yusha, 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 ityadi. So when Shasada are there, yes, Yadus, then we get these forms. So the sadhan is Yushan Yukta As and Vama Satsanga ityadi is applied. And then yes, Vishnu Bhakti Siddham, Yushnaha, Yushna, Yushabhyam, yes, Yushabhyam. So like that. Yushabhyam, Yushabhi, Yushne, Yushabhyam, Yushabhyah, Yushnaha, Yushabhyam, Yushabhyah, Yushnaha, Yushno, Yushnam, Yushni, Yushnaho. Okay, Yushni, Yushani, Yushnaho, Yushasu, Hey Yushaha, no. Hey Yusha, like Hey Krishna, Hey Yusha, Hey Yushav, Hey Yushaha.
Prabhuji, here why this Yushan is a Napumsakalinga, is it? Is the Brahmalinga, is it? Otherwise, Nanta Dhatu Arjita Sansat Sangamagata, that is not applied.
Anta dhatu varjita sa anta.
Uddhavasya Trivikrama, Krishna Sthana, it says Krishna Sthana. So
But this is
must be.
not Krishna Sthana, this is Shas ityadi.
Yeah, it's we
Oh,
do apply
that's
that for the 1 through
just
5, 1,
The
1 and through 2, 2.
Paranimitta is missing here.
okay.
And we cannot apply, and we don't have Yushan Yukta Su because that's not there. So there is no possibility of applying.
Yeah, yeah.
So we have the word Yajvan, which means sacrificer, and Atman, Sudharman, and so on. They are declined like the word Rajan. So your homework is Yajvan and Sudharman. Yajvan, Sudharman. They are like Rajan. But due to the modifier Vama Satsanga Hinasya Anaramahara, it's Sudharman, Prabhu, not Sudharman. There is no deletion of a Rama. So when we have
where is it?
Yajvan
Sudharman, where is it?
here,
Oh, Sudharman. Okay.
yeah, one who maintains well a householder. So Yajvan Yuktashas, and now here because Ja and Va, there is a Satsanga where we have Va Rama, so there is no deletion of An. That's only the difference, otherwise it's the same. So please do Yajvan and Sudharman. The words Shwan, which means dog, Yuvan, a youth, and Bhagavan, which is a name of Indra. Magha, what is Magha? Megha is cloud, right? What is Magha?
Oh, wealth.
It says the wife of Shiva.
Oh boy.
Lord Shiva would be angry.
And then Magavan would be Shiva himself.
No, but Magavan is
That
Indra's
would be
name.
redundant, huh?
Because even if you see Amar Kosha, I'm right.
Yeah, it's
so
there.
Magavan is for Indra. So it's here. So, it says especially said of Indra and other gods. Mainly for Indra, it is said. Anyhow. So are declined like the word Rajan. However, sometimes they differ. So we have the sutra Shwan Yuvan Maghavan Ityesham Vasya Ur Bhagavati. Okay, one thing is I hope like till now just by reading the sutras, everyone is understanding something or the whole thing without seeing the translations. Is it?
Mhm.
Is it happening to someone?
Yes.
Yes, Brahman.
Because we read those shlokas, so I think they help. So Shwan, Yuvan, Maghvan, Ityesham, Vasya or Bhagavati, Ib Varjita Tadhite Tuna, Yuvati Tetad Varjitam. The Varama of the words Shwan, Yuvan, and Maghavan is replaced by U when a Bhagavat follows. So it's interesting here that generally when we say Varama, so it only means only the Varama without the vowel. But here Va includes a Rama even. So
Mm.
please take note of that. Because we have read the word Shuna, Shuna. So that is made from Shwan and this sutra is applied. So the Va changes to Va along with that Arama changes to Urama. So please remember that. So the Va of the words Shwan, Yuvan and Maghvan is replaced by U when a Bhagavat follows. ओजस्वी भगवत क्या होता है? ओजस्वी आप सुन रहे हैं?
हाँ
भगवत क्या होता है?
याद नहीं है प्रभु जी।
आप बुक में देखिए, बुक है सामने?
हाँ देख रहा हूँ। अकृष्ण स्थान सर्वेश्वरो भगवत संज्ञः तद्धिते यश्च।
उसका ट्रांसलेशन भी पढ़िए।
Any swadi that is not a Krishna Than and that begins with the Sarveshwar is called a Bhagavat. Similarly, any Tadhit Pratyay that begins with a Sarveshwar or here Ram is also called a Bhagavat.
ठीक है, अब याद रखिएगा।
हाँ।
So when any Bhagat follows, so Varama of these three words is replaced by U, Rama. But this doesn't happen when a Tadhit Pratyaya other than Ip follows. Yes. Nor does it apply to the word Yuvati. Yes. So we have the word Shwan, Yukshas. So first of all, Shwan Yuktasu would be Shwa. Shwanam, Shwanah, Shwanam, Shwanam, because Namantasya, Nasya. First of all, Nanta Dhatu Varjita and then Namantasya Nasya Haro Vishnu Dante. So Shwa, Shwano, Shwana, Shwanam, Shwano. Then when it comes to 2, 3, so Shwan Yukta Shas, then we apply the sutra, which is Shvan, Yuvan, Maghavan, Ityete Sham, Vasya Ur Bhagavati. This is one part. Then Ip Varjita Tadhite Tu Na, Yuvati Tetad Varjam. So this is applied. Shunaha Shuna Shwabhyam. Again, Na Rama is deleted by Namantasya. Purvasya Vishnu Padavatvam Swadi Tadhita Yoraya Sarveshwaratiho. And Namantasya Nasya Vishnu Padanta Buddhamina Shwabhihi Ityadi. So Shwa, Shwano, Shwanam, Shwana. Shwanah, Shwanam, Shwanau, Shunah, Shuna, Shwabhyam, Shwabhi, Shune, Shwabhyam, Shwabhya, Shunah, Shwabhyam, Shwabhya, Shuna, Shunaho, Shunam, Shuni, Shunaho, Shwasu, Shwan, Hey Shwan. So this is Hey Shwan, like Hey Rajan, Shwano, Shwanaha. Only one new sutra. Okay, who will recite this sutra? Lokaram Prabhu?
Sutra.
This,
Shvanyivan Maghavanitesha. Oh, the Shabda.
the current sutra, Shwanyuvan.
Shvanyivan Maghavanitesha Vasya Ur Bhagavati Ivarjita Taditetu Nayuvati Tetad Varjam.
Vijay Prabhu?
I am memorizing this this week, so I just started yesterday. I didn't memorize
I
it.
thought you will be saying I'm memorizing right now.
No.
Okay. Shwanyuvan Bhagavan Nityatesham Vasyarvati Ivarjita Taditetu Na, and then Yuvati, then
Yuvati Tyetad Varjam.
yeah, Ityatadvarja. So yes. Okay, next word is Yuvan. Again, Yuva, Yuvano, Yuvanaha. You know, the word Yuva is made like this. Yuva, Yuvano, Yuvana, Yuvanam, Yuvano. Then Yunaha, Yunaha. If you might have gone through this word somewhere, Yunaha. Yuvan, Yuktashas. So Shwan Yuvan Magwan Ityatesham Vasya Ur Bhagavati. So the verb converts to U along with that Sarveshwara. So, and then the Shavtare Katmake ityadi, Sarram or ityadi, Yunaha, Yuna, Yuvabhyam, Yuvabhi ityadi. So, Yuva, Yuvanam, Yuvanaha, Yuvanam, Yuvano, Yunaha. Yuna, Yuvabhyam, Yuvabhi, Yuna, Yuvabhyam, Yuvabhyaha, Yunaha, Yuvabhyam, Yuvabhya, Yunaha, Yunoho, Yunam, Yuni, Yunoho, Yuvasu, Yuvam, Yuvan, Yuvano, Yuvanaha. So, you will get to see the usage of these words wherever like Krishna is described as, Yuva. So, like those places. I think sometimes, somewhere I read, Krishna and Balram both were referred to Yuvanam, like the Dvivachana Prayoga. So, yes, like that. Nikunja, right? We say.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nikunja, where is that one? Oh, Yunaha, I see.
Yeah, Nikunja, what is that shloka? How does it go?
Rati Keli Siddhyai Yayali Bir Yukti Rapakshani.
Rati Keli Siddhi. Nikunja Yuna, Rati Keli Siddhi. Okay, that is 2-3. Yuna. So we got
Why that Yunaha is coming there?
Nikunja Yuna, Rati Keli Siddhi. We can check if it says something. I'm just looking forward to what if they have somewhere.
Is it 6-1?
Which one,
Yeah.
2.3.
This is no. Let me just take it to, because
It can
we
be
have
either of
3
the
places
three.
the same form. Yeah. So anyhow, we can just see the translation. It appears that this Nikunja Yuna refers to the gopis,
I don't know. I think that's Alivi. Alivi, he is
understand.
the gopis.
Okay.
With the gopis.
Okay, so Nikunja Yunaha.
I think
Oh,
it's,
actually,
I think
this
it
is
is to
6-2.
Guroho.
This
Yeah.
is 6-2.
Is it?
Rorelopya Purvasya, because it's referring to Radha and
Oh,
Krishna.
because Radha and Krishna. Wow, here it is again.
Amazing,
That's
huh?
cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is Rore Lopio. Huh?
Rorelopyaha
I'm
Rorelopya.
confused everything.
Trivikramaha.
So, context matters.
Yeah.
So, not always O Rama is made from Adha Ram Gopal Nitya.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like that. Because Nikunja the means the couple who is in the Nikunja.
You see,
I
this
see.
is an example where I feel like if you were coming from a Western perspective, you would never get this.
Never.
You would never get this. And it's come up so many times. And we just have a sutra. Oh, yeah. That's it.
Were you saying something, Lokaram Prabhu?
No, Prabhu, just I understand how it's 6-2. That's nice.
Okay, so it was good that I just recollected, and we got to this conclusion 6-2. So then Maghavan Yuktashas, and it makes sense even, that Sadhya, okay, how would you translate this thing?
To complete the
Siddhesh.
pastimes of these two young couple.
In
Okay.
Nikunja. Just a rough translation, yes, because it's
Mhm.
possessive, sixth case. So
Yeah, their
if
pastimes.
if it was only for Krishna, then it would have been, Yunaha turning into But because we are talking of Radha and Krishna in Nikunja, so it's like two. Then Maghavan is same. Maghava, Maghavano, Maghavanaha, Maghavana, Maghavano. Then, so this were the current sutra, Shwan Yuvan Maghavan Ityatesham Vasyavar Bhavati Ityadi. Maghonaha, va turns to un, then udvay o, Maghonas, Maghonaha, Maghona, Maghava Bhyam. Maghava bhi, Maghone, Maghava Bhyam, Maghava Bhya, Maghona, Maghava Bhyam, Maghava Bhya, Maghona, Maghonoho, Maghona, Maghoni, Maghonoho, Maghavasu, and see the contradiction here. Some mistake, I think. It says when Su follows, we get Maghava, like Maghamani Su. Then they apply Nanta Dhatu Varjita Santa Satsanga Magha Mahadapam Uddhavasya Trivikrama Krishna Sthane
Budam Vina.
Maghavan and Maghava. Now, but when they have typed here, they have typed normally Maghavan. I think
But
this
it's
is some,
Budam Vina, right?
1 minute. Nanta Dhatu
Yeah,
Varjita.
Uddhavasit. Yes, that's the last half is Uddhavasit Vikrama Krishna Sthane Budham Vina.
So why they have said this?
Because similarly, we get Rajan Atman in Sambodhana.
Means
Or
if
no?
it says in Vritti that it has to be Maghava, then yeah, it says so Maghava. Like Maghava is 1-1, right?
Yeah, that's 1-1.
I think this is 1-1.
Yeah,
But
Maghava.
if it was 1-1, then these forms would have come after Maghava, in sequence.
I don't understand what you mean.
Means like there is a sequence of the forms even in the Vritti. Like Shuna is
Uh-huh.
2-3, I think, and then we have 3-1. It's not like 3-1 is before 2-3.
Uh-huh.
So similarly, Evam Moghona Maghona. So this is 2-3, 3-1. So if it was 1-1, then this would have been before, Maghona and
It also says Sao. He makes the specific thing. He
yeah.
says
So
when
that's
Su
how in the
follows.
translation, Su they say it as Sambodhana.
Really?
So yeah, they say it
Where?
here. Means When Su follows,
No, it says 1-1.
okay. But ideally, they follow sequence. Anyhow, so Maghava, we mentioned this earlier. And then Maghvan, Maghvano, Maghvana. Yes. The but the Kalap grammarians say the form should be Maghvan, like 1-1. Okay, so Jiva Goswami he mentioned Maghava, so that there can be a contrast between the form which we make and the form which Kalapa grammarians make. So our form is Maghava, but Kalap one they say Maghvan 1-1, and we get an example in Bhattikavya here, Maghvan. So how is that? There is also a word Maghavatu,
That's what
name
I
of
was thinking.
name of Indra. As we see examples like Maghavad Vajra Lajja Nidanam ityadi and Sa Eva Muktva Maghavantam. So Maghavatu Yuktasu, then Nan Achas Chaturbhujanu Bandhanang. No. How do we do Trivikrama here?
Atva Santodavasya Trivikramo. That's it.
Yes.
Atva Santodavasya Trivikramo Bhagavati.
Yes. Atva Santodavasya Trivikrama. Please read
Buddha
Bhagavad.
Varjita Sao. Buddha
Buddha
Varjita Sao Dhatum Vina.
So Atva Santodavasya Trivikrama Sau Buddha Varjita Sau Dhatum Vina.
Yeah.
Yes. So Maghavat, then Ajas Chaturbhujanu Bandhanang Chanum Krishna Sthane, Maghavan, then of course Antasarishvat Paramita Sthanam, and
that's
then Radha Vishnu Janabhyam, Satsanganta Sarva Vishnu Padante, Maghavan. We got Maghavan.
So that's interesting. So the one that we're talking about, that we're actually doing now, it's not Matum Pratyaya, or it's just Magavan. And then this is Matu Pratyaya, Magavat. But it's also a name of Indra. Because the stem here is Magavan. It's not Taramanta, and it's not Vat Pratyaya. Vatum Pratyaya. Wow, that's interesting. I didn't even catch that when we first went over it.
So this is Maghavan, and the second one is, the root is Maghavan and Maghavatu, different.
But then the Magavan in the word for word they have given, it is a name of Indra.
Yeah, they're both names of Indra.
The name is Indra for both, but it's just the different formation, Maghavan and Maghavatu.
I see. Okay.
Vatu is Matu Pratyaya, and one we'll have to see. One. Anyhow, I'll just try to read what is there. Vahati, which means blowing. Swa Ichchaya Vayuhu. So Vayuhu Swa Ichchaya Vahati. Actually, Bhattikavya is also interesting, but it's really grammatical. Vayuhu Swa Ichchaya Vahati. Bhaskarah Cha. I think this Swa Ichchaya is Anuvritti. We have to consider Swa Ichcha all the times. Because if you see the translation, the wind blows and the sun rises of its own accord. So, because Cha is there, so Swa Ichcha is considered with Bhaskara also. Bhaskara Swa Ichchaya Udgachati. Udgachati is like rising. Havihi Nishankah Jakshiti. What is this? Makheshu Maghavan Asau. Asau Maghavan. Okay, Makheshu in the sacrifice. Asau Maghavan Indra. Nishanka, which is fearlessly. Havihi Jakshati. Okay. Makes sense. Jakshati is like Bhakshiti. The dhatu bhaksh, jaksh.
Yeah.
Bhakshan, to eat, to consume.
Mridu Bhakshana Lila.
Yeah, like that. Jaksh. to eat, consume. Chaksh. One more. This is long sutra.
This is so big, the sutra itself.
I think it's not bigger than Javarja Hari Gada Dere Sarveshwarasya Dhaturade Koshantasya Adu Ityadi.
So I'm putting this in an Excel sheet. So I saw that both of them are in the same with.
Okay.
Now I'm seeing
By the
everywhere.
way,
We also have Rore Lopyaha here. Dato Rava Pragiditos.
Yes. So, by the way, many people are viewing your sutra recitation video, Prabhu. I just saw today.
Oh, okay.
Prabhu. Yeah, and actually they are nice. You are pronouncing very nicely.
Oh, thank you, Prabhuji.
I don't know, like people, they are not interested in sutra learning, but they are also interested. So Pratidivan, which means a day here, it says. So Pratidiva, Divano, Divana, Divanam, Divanam. नान्त धातु वर्जित इत्यादि नामान्तस्य राधा विष्णु नाभ्याम नामान्तस्य इत्यादि प्रतिदिवा दिवानो दिवाना दिवानम दिवानम. Then when it comes to 2 3, then धातो रव प्राग ईदुतो त्रिविक्रमो रवतो विष्णु जने न कुरचूर नाम धातु नाम न चतुर्धीत ये. The e or u of a dhatu becomes trivikrama when they come before ra or va. Yes. So the e or u. So in Pratidivan we have e rama before va rama.
Yeah.
So now, like it says dhatu. So there is an explanation here. In this regard, one should remember that in the Nama Prakarana, a dhatu refers to a word whose krit pratyaya has been deleted.
Yeah, this is the same thing, right? Nama Dhatu.
Not a Nama Dhatu, but Quip Pratyaya, right?
Quip pratyaya. That is
So
to say.
Quip and Ni, right? Here it's both.
I'm sorry?
Here also it's the same thing, right? Probably Quip and Ni, the same. That is the word form applied by Krit Pratyaya, Quip and Ni.
Yeah, but Nam Dhatu is different, Prabhu.
Oh, what is Nama Dhatu? I am calling this as Nama Dhatu.
No. Nam Dhatu is different.
What is Nama Dhatu?
That we'll study when we'll study.
Oh,
but
so
Nam Dhatu is simply like we take nouns and then there are different pratyas in the Nam Dhatu section and we apply them. And then that becomes a verb and then we apply the tibantas, which means tibadis, tiptas and tityadi.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And then
so I want to differentiate this dhatu from the regular dhatu. So I just called it Nama Dhatu. And I thought that you are also using, I thought, okay, that's the name. I thought, okay, that's a different thing.
That is different. So yes, that is to say a word which is formed by applying the krit pratyaya squip or ni. So yes. So the e or u of a dhatu becomes trivikrama when they come after that, they come before ra or va, provided there is a Vishnu jana after the ra or va. So in Pratidivan, we have Pratidivan, D-I-V-A-N. We don't have a Vishnu jana after Varama, is it? We don't have. Then how can they apply this one? Oh, okay. So they delete that by that Vamat Satsanga Hinasyano Rama. Yes. And then they have Vishnu Jana here. But this does not happen when a tadhit pratyaya beginning with ya follows, nor also do the e or u of kur, chura or nam dhatu becomes trivikrama. So this nam dhatu is that nam dhatu I'm talking of. So here prati divan yukta shas Vamasitsanga Hinasyano Ramahara Bhagavati Natu Va, and we delete a. Then we apply this sutra, which is Dhato Rava Pragiduto Trivikramo. Prag stands for before, Prag, and what is the opposite of Prag? Prag and like we have Purva Para, then Prag and
Oh, I can't remember if I saw it.
there is something.
Prague and oh, that's annoying.
Pratyantara or something. It's in one of our sutras, I think. What is
I'm sorry?
that?
Antara can be used as after.
One of our sutras, Satvate, what is that?
Prag.
Aisha, something like that in the Sandhi, right?
Satvata Paratve, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, means that is like one set is Purva and Para. But I'm just
I see. Okay, that's Para.
I'm just thinking if there is some set of word like Prak and something like Purva Para and Prak and something like with Prak.
I think it's Pratyantara is used.
Pratyan. There is nothing here. Pratyantara. Maybe. Anyhow. So, yeah, but this doesn't happen when and this. So here we have this. So we apply this sutra, and the E Rama becomes Trivikrama. Dhatu Rava Pragidito Trivikrama, and Ravato Vishnu Jane. Nakura Chura Nam Dhatu Nam Nachatadipaye. So Prati Divna Divabhyam. This is clear, Divabhyam, and like that. So Prati Diva, Divano, Divana, Divanam, Divano, Divna, Divna, Divabhyam, Divabhi, Divane, Divabhyam, Divabhyah, Divna, Divabhyam, Divabhyah, Divna, Divnoh, Divnam, Divni, Divani, Divnoh, Divasu, Prati Divan, Prati Divano, Prati Divana. Yes. Okay, we'll just stop here.
It was antaram was the word I was thinking of, not antara. It's an avyaya that means after.
Okay, that is like antaranga and bahiranga, but that's one set.
But I think it's different though, because antaranga, like antar means within.
Okay.
In that case, but antaram as an avyaya means like after.
Okay.
And it's usually used with fifth case, and so is Prague. It's usually used with this fifth case.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We'll stop here. We'll continue tomorrow. Anything to be said?
Mm-mm.
We'll read something.
Because I just found out that the neighbor's house is flooding, so I have to go
sorry?
help with that. I said I just found out the neighbor's house is flooding, and so we have to go help with that. So I think the call should stay up, but I'm just gonna go and I'll stop the recording here.
Yes, Prabhu. Please.
Okay. Hari Hari.